So we just got through Thanksgiving, and the next holiday coming up is Christmas. And a lot of times kids at this point in the year get very excited. So it's not unusual to have a lot of trouble getting your kid to go to bed. Bedtime struggles can be a source of frustration and stress for parents and children alike. Kids don't like it when they can't sleep. They feel tired and stressed out the next day. Parents don't like it when their kids don't sleep because they also feel tired and stressed out the next day. So one of the strategies that I use is something called toes to nose. So I'll go through this with you in one format here, and then I'll have another couple strategies that you can use if this one doesn't work for you. So this one is sort of designed for younger children. So let's say maybe the kind of preschool aged kids. Okay, so let's imagine that your child is getting ready to go to bed. So have your child lay down, close their eyes, and you're sitting with them. And we're going to start putting them to bed from their toes to their nose. So that's what I call toes to nose. So have them close their eyes and you sit with them and you say, okay, let's start with your toes. Let's put your toes to bed. So wiggle your toes, say goodnight toes, and then check in with your feet. How are your feet doing? Are they okay? Maybe they're hot. You might want to stick them out from under the covers if they're feeling kind of hot. You say goodnight feet. You check in with your ankles. You can kind of roll your feet a little bit. Just kind of relax your feet, relax your ankles. Say goodnight ankles. Thank you for holding my feet on all day long. Then you can go up to your calves. How are my lower part of my legs doing? Are they okay? You can kind of stretch and relax a little bit if you need to. Say goodnight legs. You can bend your knees. How are my knees? Say goodnight knees. Come up to the upper part of your legs. How are my legs doing? Do they feel relaxed? Are they sore? Are they tight? Are they okay? Say goodnight legs. And if your child's having a hard time kind of focusing, getting out of their mind, bringing their body into bed to get ready to go to bed, you can tap the part of their body with your hand that you're trying to put to bed. You just kind of bring their attention to it with your hand as they're going to sleep. And then come up to their stomach. How's my stomach feeling? Sometimes they might have butterflies if they're really excited about something, or if they're nervous or worried, they might have a knot in their stomach. So just check in. How's your stomach feeling? It's okay, stomach. Just maybe do a couple great big belly breaths. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. See if you can feel your belly rise up and fall with each big deep breath. Say goodnight, belly. And then go up to your heart. Sometimes I'll have the kids put their hands on their chest. Do a couple more of those big breaths. And I invite the kids to see if they can feel their heart beating. Say, see if you can feel your heart beating. And when you're still in your bed at night, sometimes you can feel your heart beating. Feel your heart beating? There it is. That's your heart. It's been working hard all day long, and it's going to work all night while you're sleeping. Say, thank you, heart, for beating hard all day long. Good night, heart. And then you can do a couple more of those good big breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. A couple more. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Say good night, lungs. And they can say thank you to their lungs for bringing all that good oxygen to every cell in their body. And you know what's amazing? You don't even have to ask your body what to do with the oxygen. It just knows. A couple more of those good big breaths. And then take your attention out to your hands. Check in with your fingers. How are your fingers feeling? Sometimes if there's still a lot of energy in your body, you can squeeze and relax your hands a couple times. Shake them out a little bit. Say goodnight, fingers. Goodnight, hands. Roll your hands a little bit. How are your wrists doing? Goodnight, wrists. Thank you for holding my hands on all day. Go up your arms. Stretch and relax your arms. How are my elbows? My arms feeling? Goodnight, arms. Check in with your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. My shoulders okay? Good night, shoulders. Thanks for holding on my arms. Come up to your neck. How's my neck feeling? Roll your neck. Thank you, neck, for holding on my head. Good night, neck. Check in with your mouth. Check in with your nose. Good night, nose. Couple more nice big deep breaths. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Close your eyes if they're not already closed. Say goodnight, eyes. Check in with your head. How's your head feeling? Is it starting to feel heavy? Are you feeling tired? Say good night, brain. Thank you for all the hard work you've done. And if your child isn't yet asleep, you can always go back to your toes and do it again. Toes to nose, sometimes you have to do it more than once, especially if your child has had a very active day. Give it a try next time your child is struggling with bedtime. Thanks. This is Dr. Pianka with 123 Resiliency.